piece of federal legislation at this point, that is, if you have any lawmakers, any Congress people at this point on your side. And then the second one is a more organic question. It appears there's a cultural factor going on here to me, having not heard a great deal of detail about this issue before. It appears that there is I heard religion mentioned once. I hear something about class and status. Are people being victimized as a result of their class or status, or is that simply a byproduct of the system that you're attacking?
To answer your second question first, I'm not sure exactly what you're getting at, but I think there is a class question in there, and I mentioned it kind of vaguely in my remarks, and that is the financially disabled people are being victimized more severely than those who can afford to go see a lawyer the day that they're notified by the SRS and get their act together at that point. The financially disabled people cannot afford legal assistance, and the courts will not assign or appoint a lawyer to represent them at the early stages in the proceedings. These are the people that are especially suffering from the way the system is set up at the present time. They are suffering not only because of their financial disability, but because of their naivety about the system and how it works, and their blind confidence that boy, America's going to see the justice is done for me here, and it's not. America's not seeing that justice is done for these people because often they have low education levels, no experience in the legal system, no experience in both the criminal justice system and the civil system. They're virtually lost. And I see those people as victims of this kind of a thing much more than your middle-class citizens. I've forgotten your first question.
About specific federal legislation, any lawmakers, any proposals, committee?
Well, I think with the atmosphere that we have existing today and the hysteria circulating around allegations of child abuse, that right now for someone to propose that kind of litigation would be political suicide.
Okay, two things. I will mention what Kim just mentioned. There is an almost political suicide. In other words, with a national hysteria, it is very difficult to stand up and speak. Had we personally not been victimized, we, number one, wouldn't have known about it. Number two, we might not have dared. But we wouldn't have realized that the fate of a nation literally hangs in the balance. This is, with a small h, a holocaust of the home. We speak, I mean, obviously, we are standing up, we are alive, we are here. Elisa does not have her children. Kim had foster children that who adored her place. They are no longer there. I have 3 sons who were gone for 76 days. That was 6 years ago. I cannot stop. There's no point in